What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of the Rundown Podcast for March 7th, 2021. As always, I am your host, Michael, alongside the man of the hour, Mr. Jeff himself.
What up?
What up? And always, Mr. Evan, Big Deadly Grin.
What up?
Everybody, we have a very exciting episode today. We have everything from Bungie isn't fixing Destiny's 2 12-player raid bug to the Ghost of Tsushima developers named official tourism ambassadors, and the Division 2 will add a mode that's entirely new to the franchise. And we also have some update tidbits on our Extra Life and everything else that's going on. But for now, let's get into our week. See what's been going on with us. How we've been chilling and kicking it.
Chilling and kicking. Yeah.
The ripping and the tearing.
Ripping and the tearing.
Hell yeah. What's up, Joker?
Joker, misdemeanors. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the podcast.
How's it hanging?
Yeah. Week's been kind of chill. Nothing too crazy going on. Did a Phasmo stream.
That's cool.
I heard that was terrifying for you.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. That game's like, it's like the graphics are so shitty, but it's just the element of surprise on a lot of it. So yeah, it was like it was terrifying.
Well, then you got like the voices in your head and shit, right?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah, and like the lights start flickering and shit, and then you don't even know like where to run.
Yeah,
it's dark and you can't see shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've spent not even 30 minutes in that game, and like I didn't hear any voices. I had nothing. Like it was just really boring. I found a Ouija board, fucked with that a little bit, and then I got murdered.
So yeah, I've probably put about an hour into that game. But again, I never heard any of the voices, but I still get jump scares from when they come out at you. Like that still fucks with me.
That's the thing. Like I didn't even see anything.
It's like I don't know. All I saw were hands for the most part. Like when I died, it was just like, here's hands, and then like you go through this transition thing, and all of a sudden it's blue, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What am I? What do I do? And I like that's the first time I done it. And I was playing with Taylor's, and she was like, dude, like you're dead, so just like you can do whatever. I'll say, okay. Like you're literally useless right now. All right. Well,
that's fun.
What else, man?
Yeah, it's good. I don't know what else. I've been fucking doing the Outriders demo. So,
are you doing them on like all the different classes, or?
Well, we played with Craig yesterday. Just to, was that yesterday or day before? Day before yesterday. And that was cool because like we were just grinding the higher level stuff. But I haven't switched subclasses yet. I don't think
I haven't either. I've still only done the one subclass. I really want to try out the Trickster.
I did Technomancer or whatever, but that one's terrible.
No, just like the Technomancer game.
Yeah,
seems to be a consistency.
I remember that game.
But no, Trickster.
I wish I didn't. Yeah, he looks dope, dude. Then like Craig was doing the Devastator, and like it was cool because it looked like he just straight jumps in the air and just like slams down. I didn't know that was a thing. I was just like shooting, right? And like I see him like off to my side, and all of a sudden just he was gone. I was like, what the fuck? The game's glitching out, and then he just slams down. I was like, oh shit.
He's getting thrown into the air.
Yeah, I was like, I did not know this was a fucking thing. All right. Very cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My week's been outside of work's been fine. Unfortunately, I found out at work I will be stuck on third shift for another month. So
let it out, Evan. Tell us how you feel.
I'm fucking pissed, dude. I'm so mad. They know I'm pissed too, but yeah, it sucks, but hopefully it just doesn't go beyond that, because like they're allowed to hold me up to 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah. Outside of that, I did Outriders with Craig and Jeff. We got into some Sea of Thieves yesterday. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
I saw y'all
That
been
was
playing that a
super
lot
fun.
lately.
Yeah, it was like 6 hours that we were playing that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I jumped into some Valorant with some friends. Started learning the ropes on that, and that was a surprising amount of fun.
Hell yeah.
And then today I played some Valheim with another real person. That was cool. That made it way better. So yeah, we got a lot done on Valheim today. That was neat.
Did you build a house?
Yeah, so I had a house, but I haven't really been doing like the bosses or like a lot of exploring.
Yeah.
So my friend came over from his world, brought me a bunch of stuff, and then we went exploring, killed a giant troll. We went through a couple tombs. We killed the first boss. That was pretty cool. It was like
Come
an
on.
electric deer.
Come a long way since dying from your first tiny little trolls.
Yeah. Yep. And now I have like a smelter. I have a kiln. So I have to refine a lot of shit. It's ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
but it's pretty cool.
Hey, you're playing everything this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start giving every day a different game.
There's just so much shit that's out right now. Like, and then fucking Sony decides to put the Final Fantasy VII remake and Remnant for free on PlayStation. So it's like,
I know, right? Fuck them guys.
well, no, I'm saying like there's just more shit to play now.
Well,
Like,
I know. I'm just saying, like, in a terms of them, especially in the last couple of weeks, from us talking so much shit about them, to oh, you know, they finally done something good. You're gonna fuck with the storage and allow us to play with the banana, but you know.
no, but fuck them still though.
Yeah, I'm on the fuck Sony fence for sure.
Yeah, like I mean, cool. Thank you for giving us games that have been out for 2 years for free. Like, appreciate that. But like,
Yeah,
fuck you,
Remnant's
bro.
been out for a while, right? 2019.
Yeah, and then the remake, Final Fantasy remake, came out like a year ago, right?
Well, they've been kind of on a hot streak with their PlayStation Plus games here recently. Final Fantasy VII remake, Remnant, Control.
Control alone is a hot streak. That game's fucking amazing.
When are we gonna get like a Sony exclusive for free? When was the last time we got one?
Probably not
God of
since they
War.
did the Uncharted collection.
Yeah, and that was a while ago.
Yeah, and that's the last one that I can remember.
I want to say God of War was at one point. That could
Was
be wrong.
it? I don't
Maybe
remember.
God of War 3. I think it was God of War 3.
Maybe though the remake or remaster or whatever.
Yeah, because I remember back then I bought it, and then like within a month, or like within the next couple like releases for PS Plus,
Yeah.
it was out, and I was pissed.
Yeah. Oh, and then Joker said Bug Snacks, and but that's PS5 only. though.
PS5, yeah.
So like, fuck them.
Wasn't the last Guardian like one of the PS Plus? I want to say the
No,
last. No.
I would have picked it up unless it was since I switched, but I don't think it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Well, no, I mean, like I said, they are in kind of a hot streak here recently with all their games they're putting on PS Plus.
Yeah, like I'm not mad about the free games. I'm just saying like
We're just mad about everything else.
Yeah, like it's like when you fuck up something really bad, but you're like when you were a kid, like you break something, but you like go pick your mom a weed from the fucking front lawn and be like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like that's what they're doing.
Basically.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Michael? What have you been up to? Haven't heard much from you this weekend.
I watched a couple of movies. The Signal on Netflix, if anybody's ever seen that. It's got Lawrence Fishburne in it. These two guys are helping this girl move, and it's like across the country type thing. But they're also like tracking this hacker that hacked into their school, and it's like on the way. So they're like, oh, we're gonna go see what this hacker guy's all about on the way to helping this girl move or whatever. And they ended up getting abducted by basically an alien. And it's a very weird movie. There's a lot of twists and turns, and I don't know. It was an odd movie. Somebody recommended it at work, but it's kind of hard to follow along, but it wasn't too bad for something to just lay around and have something on. And then Snowpiercer, I checked out that.
Yeah,
The
that's a
show or
good
the
one.
movie?
The movie.
The movie's really good.
The movie with
Christopher Evans.
yeah, Christopher Evans. Yeah, I checked that out. That was
Yeah.
really good. I really liked that
Johnny
one.
Blaze.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Snowpiercer.
Flame on.
Yeah, so I checked that out. I really liked that movie. That was actually pretty good. Other than that, hanging out with Evan, as everybody can see, we got our new setup. Looking kind of fancy, spancy.
Looking a little crooked, a little bit.
Is it crooked? Where are we crooked?
My logo's off center. It's all good.
Oh, here. Well, we'll move it. Here.
Yeah, Jeff, just stay completely still. We'll put it
Yeah.
up like right here.
Like
Yep.
right here. So I can
Right
just shave the mustache off for, like forever now.
You
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
stop.
Yeah, you don't even have to smile anymore. You don't have to fake it.
Yeah. I usually am faking it.
100%.
There you
I'm
go.
a miserable person on the inside.
How is that? Here in a second, you might be able to notice it. But yeah, like I
Good
said,
show.
Evan and I got this all set up together. I do apologize on everybody. There's not any emotes right now. You know how slow Twitch is. We're still waiting on those to get approved for a stupid little
been 5
microphone.
days.
5
Yeah,
days for
it-
some little words. Like it's
It
ridiculous.
it took me about a week to get all mine like
But y-
submitted and approved and all
But
that.
I think
yours
it
was
took me,
just
like,
different
3 days.
colors, right? Is
It's
that what you're
got
talking about?
Yeah, it's got like 4 colors on it, 5 colors maybe.
Yeah.
But it's just 2 images. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Hell
don't
yeah.
know.
Don't know,
those
we're
should've
still-
been in and out within 3 days.
Still waiting on that. We did that.
We got a skeleton crew, I'm sure.
For real. But like Evan was saying earlier, they're like, I would imagine this would be like a lot of these people are like working from home or some shit, which I could totally see that.
Like I feel like they worked from home before anyway. Like what? Does anybody know where the fucking Twitch building is? Like, is that a thing? Like, oh yeah, oh you're looking for In-N-Out? It's right down the street, right next to the Twitch building. I don't think that's a thing.
Twitch headquarters and offices are located in San Francisco, California, and has 15 office locations across 9 countries.
Whatever. Okay, so that just even means they have more people to approve our emotes a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Bro, I'll work for Twitch from home, just approving emotes. I'll look at emotes all fucking day, dude. I don't care.
Actually, what's funny that you say that is I could actually see you do that job. I could see Evan
like,
having that job.
Approved. No, this one's stupid. This one's stupid. Yeah, approved.
Yeah. I mean, it might be kind of cool just to kind of see what kind of talent's out there, as far as like little emotes.
Oh, I'm gonna disapprove this, but I might use this later.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking take a picture of it and be like, this is now mine tonight.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and slide that over to my save files.
Hell yeah, but no, I mean, other than that, I mean, not really. I've been working a lot. Part time got me working in full time hours.
Just none of the benefits.
Just none of the. Well, it's super strange. Like I found out that like, if you're not working in and I forgot what Tay would know the actual name for it, but I can't remember what the name for it is like you have the MAG department or you have the Pacific Sales department, you have the IHA departments, and a lot of those people get their hours from other places. You have an LG guy, you get a Samsung guy, you got an Apple guy, and of course they get their hours from LG, Samsung, Apple. So unless you're one of those guys, yeah, vendor, that's what it is, vendor paid. Thank you. Yeah, so like we have a lot of vendor people that work in our in our building. So if you're not one of those vendor guys, it's pretty much just everybody in that whole entire building is part time, but we're all still working fucking full time hours. So it was a shitty ass way for them to,
They got you.
yeah, get rid of our benefits and our PTO. But I still have a week of PTO left.
Oh, dude, I would fucking use that shit.
Well, I was going.
know-
Go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. Well, I used the 2 weeks of it, and then Michelle and I are booking a vacation to Orlando. So I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna use like the whole thing, but we're going to Orlando.
Orlando. Oh, that reminds me. That's what I was going to talk about.
I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Gatorland in Orlando.
Oh no.
No.
Is that place where Joe Dirt got his head stuck in an alligator?
No, so Gatorland is basically like this alligator facility that you can go in and see all the alligators and, all this, that, and the other. And it's super cool. So if you ever get the opportunity, go on YouTube and like type in like Gatorland Circle of Trust, and you can go in Gatorland and it's like $100. And you get to stand. It's $100. So you get to go, and if you find the video, it should be like the top YouTube video or whatever.
Is there like a Joe Exotic type dude that runs this place?
I think he has like long brown hair. I think.
Fuck me, dude.
But
Somebody's dead.
in like halfway through the video, there's this game that Gatorland plays. It's called Circle of Trust, and you pay $100, and you can go out into this pit, and there's like 75 alligators out there with you. And you can.
That's 75 too many.
Yeah.
So
wait. So you pay for that?
Yeah, you pay for that. So you
To die?
Well, so what's funny is the guy is like, "Oh, don't worry, they're used to humans. You don't have to worry about nothing." So
Fuck off, dude.
They have a gator zip line.
Mhm.
Have you seen how high gators can jump?
Out of the
Have you
water
ever
too.
seen? Yeah. Have you ever YouTubed a gator jumping?
So something tells me y'all are not adrenaline junkies.
This has
No,
nothing
I
to
am.
do with adrenaline, dude.
I'm not. Getting eaten or bit by something doesn't really turn me on.
Just whenever you go down,
Mhm.
make sure you leave all the login information for all the rundown stuff.
I think Evan has it all.
And then
So what it is you pay $100 and you get in this pit of like 75 alligators, and there's 4 of you, and they draw a circle around you, and they give each of you a bucket of meat. And the point of the game is to throw the meat that's in a bucket into each other's circle, and the alligator will get closer and closer to it, and the last one to leave the circle wins. And I want to do it. I think it'd be super fun. So you would see in the video, like, the alligators are like coming into these people's circle just eating the meat. It's fucking great. I love it. I want to do it so bad.
I would rather go to Disneyland and lick everything there.
I'll let me actually, if you don't mind, I'm gonna actually I'll post it in links. Wait, is that the right?
Yeah,
Is that?
No, that's just a gator fucking jumping.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
couldn't really find anything on Circle of Trust.
No, I will. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it in the Discord here in just a second. But I want to actually everybody
Circle
just.
challenge. Okay, it's a circle challenge.
And if it's the right video, if the girl has like a purple mask on with blonde hair.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay,
That's
so
a 34-minute video.
no. Just go. Just scribble halfway through the video.
Wait, where is this at?
I'll post the link to this one too.
Yeah, post the link for me. And I want everybody, if you can, just check it out real quick. And that's what I want to go do this so badly.
Well,
God. All right, here we go.
Did you go halfway through the video?
I
yeah,
did. So
that's a lot of gators. If you go to like the fucking 16,
Yeah, it's like 16, 20 minutes in. That's when shit starts getting real.
it's just a big fucking pile of gators. I hate it.
Dude, these people are fucking psychopaths.
I'm a psychopath.
Makes sense then. Yeah, fucking hard pass, dude.
Motherfucker's scared of gremlins, but he'll go stand next to a bunch of gators.
Yeah.
Nope, pass.
He exited out and said pass. So yeah, I want to go do that. So I think that'd be fun.
Crazy person.
Yeah, but then when you look at me, you can go, he's a crazy person, and I would take that as a compliment.
You mean when we're arranging your fucking funeral and writing your eulogy? Well,
Yeah.
he was dumb as fuck. He got what he deserved.
It's like he was good at, you know, when we knew him, but now that he's passed, we just hope his memory lives on in us.
Yep. Crazy.
So yeah, there's that. That's really much it that I can think of. I haven't really played anything at all. I know I came home one night and I just passed the hell out at like 9:00. I spent all day carpet cleaning. I bought a new carpet cleaner from work, so I've been like carpet cleaning like the rug and like all the upstairs carpet today. So that was fun. Totally
I feel like you
adulting.
have an endless supply of money.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
You're like, I lost my job, and then I bought this, and then I'm gonna buy this, and then this, and then yeah, we're gonna go get a dog.
No, I'm just really good at like prioritizing my money. So like, yeah, that's really the only way I can say like I prioritize it a lot. So
there you go. That's not bad.
yeah. Like I'm like, you know, in you in a sense, like, and I may not express it a lot, but like I'm really good with like not, if I don't need this, you know, budgeting everything down to the lowest tier that I possibly can, on whether it be subscriptions or, you know, things like this. I always pay extra on my car payment, or, you know, things like that. Or I may pay it double, you know, so whatever the case may be. Yeah, so I'm just really good at prioritizing, but like I may sound like I buy a lot of stupid shit, but like in my mind, I don't think it's really stupid, because I always like to think, okay, well, this is something that everybody in the family could use, type thing.
There you go.
So whether it's the, you know, the carpet cleaner, you know, that's an adult thing to buy, or like, you know, I bought a MacBook, so, you know, it's, yeah, I'm going to use it for when I'm laying in bed doing thumbnails or researching or things like that. But then at the same time, Michelle can take that to work with her when she does meetings. You know, it's something she can also use as well. So it's just little things like that. This is kind of the mindset that I have behind it.
There you go. It's MacBook Miller, by the way.
It's Max. I don't know if I hate it or not.
It's gonna die soon.
It better not. Y'all ready to get into the news? Let's get into the news.
Yep.
Let's get into the news. Oh my goodness. All right. Number one on our list of stories today, Bungie isn't rushing to fix the Destiny 2 12-player raid bug, by Leanna Rupert over at Game Informer. Last week we wrote a piece about Destiny 2's 12-player raid bug that completely changed the way the game felt and how much we ourselves were loving it. We waited until Bungie was aware of the bug before writing it to prolong the joy a little further, but it turns out that we don't have to. Guardians were shocked to see that the fix for the unintentionally, hilariously, and amazing glitch weren't included in this week's patch notes. That was intentional. Good news, friends. Bungie isn't quite ready to part with Destiny 2's 12-player raid bug either quite yet. In the latest This Week at Bungie blog post, Cosmo updated fans awaiting news about the Double the Guardian, Double the Fun glitch. According to him, the team is loving watching everybody have so much fun. He even went so far to say that if you haven't cheesed a raid dungeon or presage yet, go ahead and do so now. The big buzz around the community in this week has players been finding out a way to cram 4 fire teams in activities meant for 1. We've been watching the 12-player raid hype and are glad you're enjoying yourselves. We weren't rushing out to fix for this, and it's totally fine. If you want to try it out and have some fun, just keep in mind that we didn't create these activities expecting a clown car of Guardians to roll up, so you may experience some weirdness. Eventually, a fix is coming, but not today, so rejoice. As mentioned in our previous piece that took more of a feature fill than a news post, we've been loving this glitch. It makes Sharpaying infinitely more fun for those that really just don't.
Sherping.
Sharpaying. Yeah, Sharpaying.
Sherping.
Sherping?
Sherping.
Sherpa-ing.
Sherpa-ing. What the hell does that mean?
Like you're a Sherpa.
Yeah.
What's a Sherpa?
You're Sherping.
You're a raid god.
Ah, so that's like Destiny lingo?
The raid Faja.
Well, it's like it's like any game lingo that's has an activity that's multiplayer and somebody hasn't ran it or whatever, and they need like advice or somebody to help them out or whatever the case might be, and then that person that jumps in is a Sherpa.
Oh, okay, cool. It also gives a fun edge for those that want to take the raid grind to a more enjoyable height, similar to the feeling of playing an Overwatch match with a team of nothing but Reinhardts, taking the Guardians to salvation with a group of 12 players, all having fun and the freedom to spec out the way that they like, versus the way that they should was just absolutely gratifying. So, can y'all explain to me exactly what this glitch is and what it's about?
So I don't know how I don't know exactly the semantics of how it's done, but you can bring 12 people into the new raid. So, however, I don't know.
Does like the rewards and everything count for them?
I don't know. Like I
know?
haven't read too much about it because I didn't plan on doing it. Like
Okay, you didn't plan on doing the glitch or the raid?
Yeah.
The glitch?
Yeah,
Okay.
the glitch.
Because you did the raid not too long ago, right?
Yeah, legit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the new raid, right? That they're doing this with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, it said something about what dungeons and raids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So they did disable Trials of Osiris. Okay.
The big buzz around the community is finding out a way to cram 4 fire teams in activities meant for 1. Holy crap.
Yeah. This really just taking up, play area, really.
So, like, that's nice of them to be like, you know what? We're not going to fix the glitch right now, but that makes me wonder if they're about to have some bad news in regards to something, or they're about to do some dumb shit. So they're letting everyone have their fun now.
Well, they were talking about the same thing with Outriders on the demo. People are farming all those legendaries and stuff, and they're talking about like they might get Thanos snapped if they're like, doing all that legendary farming.
That was the first thing.
It might be something similar where it's like if you've gotten rewards from a glitch raid, then they'll take them away or whatever.
It's so weird they can track that shit.
Dude, their analytics or not their analytics, but like their logistic team is fucking nuts.
I don't know. I feel like if people are finding ways to exploit certain things, like it should just push you to do fucking better. Like fix it and be like, hey, good job, keep your shit.
Yeah.
You fucking.
That's on us. Sorry, that it happened. Yeah.
And then they fucking ban people for doing it, and it's like,
it's your fuck up. It's your
fix your shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your algorithm. Like,
yeah, dude.
Whatever.
If I find an easier way to do something, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Here we go. Joker's laid it out. 2 teams to 6 start. When timer gets to 2, on first team's launch, second team leader attempts to join. Oh.
So, it's literally the same fucking glitch, dude. That's been there for years. We used to do stuff like this all the fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when the one fucking raid, when you somebody would fucking we would die, and when the timer would get to a certain number, somebody would leave, and it would fucking glitch it out, and none of the ads would spawn.
That is Crota, yeah.
No, it wasn't Crota. It was
not Crota.
No.
Oh, it was
just the one in the fucking Dreaming City.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Last Wish.
Yeah, it was that one.
But yeah, also
or even the Riven part of that raid, like nobody did Riven legit.
Yeah,
nobody even knows how to.
Yeah, you used to do the damage cheese on that one. Like, like with the Crota one, there were very specific ways to cheese everything, right? And you could literally cheese almost all the way through that raid.
Mm-hmm. Or even the mountaintop.
Yeah.
I remember the mountaintop one. Yeah.
Yeah, you could
So,
choose a
like,
mountaintop.
So like why like if you're gonna keep putting stuff in the game that's fucked, like just let it go. Like or
Yeah.
if you're gonna fix it, don't punish the players.
If it was like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's the
if,
best way to
if,
put it.
if it was a different glitch, you know, like, okay, cool. But like, it's literally the same fucking one that's people have been doing. So naturally, when you come out with more shit, people are just going to try it. And then, oh shit, this happened, you know?
Yep.
It's,
Exactly.
it's their fault, dude. That shit's been around. That bug's been around for fucking years.
Yeah. They're just on a high horse, and
Yeah.
we don't have enough salt for them.
Well,
That's funny.
Number 2 in our list of Bungie news today, because apparently it just keeps going. Destiny 2 Trials of Osiris removed due to win trading. Bungie has temporarily removed the Trials of Osiris from Destiny 2 Season of the Chosen due to an issue with win trading. The brutal yet satisfying, when not faced with cheaters, PvP event has always been a hit or a miss with players, but now it's a miss for all players because it's been removed from the game entirely, at least for now. Even though the original Reddit post is gone, a responding comment helped fill in the blanks regarding what was taken down. Since then, the post has been locked and no further comments can be added at this time. In the thread, Reddit user Ezerker12 filled in what was the initial post revealed. Basically, players were all equipping the hockey emblem and entering into a deal with one another to roll who wins and who loses. A dice is rolled to see who is going to win before each round starts, and for those that lose, they switch to a burn card on another character and give it to them as a win. By doing this, lucky players that win the die are able to make it to the lighthouse, sometimes without having taken out a single enemy. Though the process seems involved, moves like this aren't surprisingly Trials' hotbed of cheaters, making the already brutally challenged PvP instance even more so, especially on PC. Other players feel that Bungie hasn't been consistent regarding what this experience has to offer, especially in terms of what the ultimate goal is. Some feel that if the players count is low, Bungie will switch up the Trials experience to try to bring in more Guardians. Given that Trials is incredibly challenging as part of being a pinnacle PvP activity, new players get smashed into the ground fairly quickly with nothing but the equivalent of I went to Trials and I got all the way with this lousy t-shirt. Basically, if you're not a top-tier PvP player, Trials is not designed for you. At the end of the day, Trials is an aspect of Destiny 2 that is still very much under construction. It's built for a very small portion of players' base in mind, with not enough of a payoff to justify going through the motions. Will that change? Possibly, but this is far one of the most talked about aspects of Destiny 2, and Bungie has already stated it is continuing to look into ways to better the experience for all. I would like to say that, and I could be wrong, but I would like to say that y'all could probably give us some insight on this, but I know that y'all aren't really the top.
Trials has been broken since the fucking first game.
Yeah, but either way, no matter what, people, you can have this bug or you cannot have this bug, and people are still gonna get to the lighthouse without doing this shit correctly. Back when Trials first started, they were selling lighthouse trips for like 50, 75 bucks, 45 bucks, like and so like top tier PvP players would advertise that. Somebody would pay one of them, they would bring them on, and then scoot them all the way to lighthouse in like an hour, and then move on to the next one. People are gonna do it.
I remember, I think I was chasing a gun. It could have been mountaintop. I think it might have been like the scout rifle that was in PvP. And I remember doing it for like a whole day, being like super excited about it. And then I remember getting off because I was like, "Oh, I got maybe two more days or whatever of trying to get to this gun." And an ad popped up on my phone on Facebook of talking about exactly what you were just saying. Like you could pay, just a random site, not even somebody you knew, to just go in and get the weapon for you or get whatever the case it is that you may need.
Like it was like Facebook advertisements at one point.
Yeah, I remember. I don't. This isn't something to me that I think will ever go away. But like Evan said, Trials has been broken forever. Like
Trials is probably the most broken thing.
If they haven't figured out how to fucking fix it, it's probably not going to get fixed.
But I don't understand. Like, there was so much hype about that mode coming back. Like, did they think that it was going to come back fixed, or
I don't know exactly what Trials is doing right now, aside from being offline. But like when they first reintroduced Trials in Destiny 2, right? Is the first time Trials made its appearance. They changed it. Like even just the game mode was different.
Mhm.
You know, back in the day, it was just 3v3, kill each other.
Yeah.
And then it turned into, when it first came out, you had to do like the bomb planning shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it was. And it sucked.
And I have no idea what it is now because I'm not a PvP player.
Yeah.
Right.
Not even a casual PvP. I can't even talk PvP player. I just do all the PvE stuff. I don't touch.
So, like, if it
multiplayer
involves
at
a
all.
weapon or anything like that, you're just fuck it.
So I'll grind Crucible if it's like a gun that I need for PvE, which
Mm-hmm.
happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like Recluse I did, the sniper rifle, whatever it was called, Mountaintop, Luna's Howl, which I just wanted, but yeah, like other than that, like I don't do competitive multiplayer. There's just not in that game anyway.
And now none of those guns matter.
Yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Why don't those guns matter?
They
And
sunset everything.
They sunset everything, and then they sunset the sunsetting. So like,
Right, but you still have to go back and get the redone versions of them because they can't, for whatever reason, code the old ones the same way.
Do you feel like your Destiny playtime has kind of devolved over the years? And if it has, does it have anything to do with the game itself or the content, or you're just getting burnt out?
all
I
of
mean,
that.
all the above.
All the above.
Not so much the burnt out thing, because I mean, there was a time where that is all we played. We played nothing else.
I mean, if
I
there's
remember.
if there's new content, yeah, we'll play it. But like,
I remember, and I don't know why I remember this, but it always sticks out in my head. But I remember when Jeff was living with you, and we were hanging out at your house. It was Michelle, I, and the baby. And Jeff was like, "Oh, I'm going to bed early." I was like, "The fuck you going to bed early for?" He's like, "Oh, well, I got work in the morning, but I may get up at like 7 o'clock. I'm gonna play Destiny." I'm like, "Bruh,
Yeah.
dedication."
Fucking wake up, walk out in the living room, kick that bitch on, make some coffee, Destiny, like all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've called out of work to finish a raid. Like it used to be that, and now like, fuck, I barely touched it. I beat the campaign, and that's pretty much it.
We skipped classes in school for like 2 days whenever House of Wolves came out.
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't even go. Just really fuck it.
Yep.
So like, I mean, anytime there's new content,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna jam it, right? Like,
Right.
It's because like it's so ingrained in us. But the continuing grind of it isn't gonna keep going because it like gets played out, or it's just they keep taking things away or fucking things up. Like, so it's Destiny's tough right now. It's really tough. Like the new stuff's kind of fun. Like I enjoyed the new raid. I like the new map and stuff, but the season things, they keep adding new shit and it's just annoying.
I don't mind the seasonal things. I think I hate the artifact aspect of things. Like I don't like I like the idea of having mods, but there's so many and they rotate and I hate it. You know, like there'll be certain mods for a certain raid, you know, but I don't know. It's too much at that point.
Yeah. I mean, it's like there you got the seasonal artifact, and then you got the Umbral Ingram thing, right? And then you got this hammer thing going on now. And then there's the lure device from the crow, and then there's I don't know, like an easy bake oven or something. I don't know, like, which actually does happen every like Christmas. So it's
that lady that you make the cookies for. I remember her.
Ava Levante.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they're just trying to cram too much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's kind of unfortunate. Like a wrap. I don't know,
Damn.
maybe one day.
When was the
Maybe
last
one
time
day.
y'all played? Well, I know Jeff. It wasn't not too long ago for you.
Yeah, I did the. I went and got the new gun. Joker actually helped me out with that.
The last time I played Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I
Yep.
don't even remember.
All right. Well, no. The only reason I asked was because you talked about getting together with Craig and playing it and everything. You had talked to me about it.
Yes, I mean I have some friends that play Destiny on PC a lot, and I'd like. I mean, I for me, I think as fucked as Destiny's been for the longest time, most of my good experiences come from the people that I was playing with, and like just the people made it way more fun than it was. Like this is like the base experience, but those times with those friends just amplify it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like
Yeah.
once you reach that level,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of nowadays it feels more down here. I think it's kind of hard to maintain that level, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like so many people fall off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you lose that experience because like you want to stay and then they want to leave or can go do something else or they will come back later. So it's just I don't know. It's just very like I don't know. It just sucks. Like I miss playing with my friends, And
that is one major reason I'm excited for the crossplay, because I can play with all my PlayStation friends again. It won't matter.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, speaking of a game that left us a little pissy at the end, but hopefully will make up to us here in the coming future. The Division 2 will add mode that's entirely new to the franchise in 2021. The canons for the brand new content will be slower, so re-releases of the past seasons will be on schedule as well. By Gabe Gerwin. Ubisoft has shared details on what to expect from the Division 2 in 2021. Plans include a new mode that will, according to the development team, be like anything we've ever seen in the series before. But because Ubisoft only recently decided to continue development on the new content for the game at all, the cadence for release will be a little bit different. Ubisoft didn't share what the new mode is, but said it will be entirely new to the franchise and that it's also working on new ways to help keep players' character builds fresh as they continue playing the game's existing content. The Season 5 content coming to the game soon will actually be a return of Season 1's content, allowing those who didn't get certain rewards to finally snag them. This is intended to keep players engaged while the development team, which now includes Ubisoft, Buckhurst alongside Ubisoft Massive, works on brand new content. As part of its announced, Ubisoft also shared some statistics on the game so far. Across the franchise, there have been 40 million players and one agent in the game. I find some of these actually... I don't know how I feel about this. One character, or excuse me, one player, agent, if you will, in the game has revived other players more than 27,000 times. There has also been 156 billion headshots, and one agent has managed to climb more than 36,000 floors in the summit. There hasn't been any indication of a full third game from Ubisoft yet, but there was a 3-year gap between the first and the second games. The Division 2 had a slow start, missing Ubisoft sales expectations. However, it received generally positive reviews, and it managed to offer a nice in-game even at launch by completely changing the enemies on the map once the campaign was finished. Ubisoft Massive has also had a lot of projects on its plate already, including a new open Star Wars game and an Avatar game. Essentially, no details have come out to either of the title, though we do know Fox Next and Lightstorm will be assisting on the Avatar project, and it will use the same Snowdrop engine as the Division 2. So, I'm excited for new content. I love the game. I always have. It did have a slow start. It picked itself back up. But I think my biggest question here is when it comes to reviewing games, especially games as a service, do games as a service require or are entitled or are expected to have a second grading, a second review because of how they were when they first came out within those first couple of months to what they may be years down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think with
they're-
games like that, it starts to split into, Destiny Year 1, Destiny Year 2.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there's a lot of YouTube channels that do that.
Yeah.
Like they'll do like a year down the road or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's some sort of update.
Right.
Yep.
But but like my thing is like
mm-hmm.
they're recycling content for the next probably 7 months, right? 8 months maybe.
Yeah, that's what it said. It said it's basically giving back those first couple of seasons just in case you missed something. Mm-hmm.
Right. So how do we feel about them maybe advertising like content that's not like like a little too soon? Does that make sense? Like we're not going to tell you what it is, but we're going to tell you something's coming. But like, do we know what that like? Do they even know what it is? Like, is it even going to be ready?
I don't think they even know what it is yet because they didn't plan on coming out with another season until this last season got so much hype. But I'm sorry. What was your question?
Yeah, I mean, how do we feel about it? Like, are we excited for it? Do we think
About
they
the
should wait?
recycling?
Well, I mean, all of it. Like, do you
All
think
of it?
they should have waited to advertise? Like,
They probably no. I don't think so. I think it's a smart move being like, look, if you guys missed any of this shit between this time and this time, and I mean, just based off me, I did the first one, some of the second one, and then pretty much the last one. So technically I have like a little more to do if they're bringing those back, but I think it buys them some time, which is pretty cool. I just hope it's not like a battle royale mode. They need to bring back survival. That'd be fucking awesome.
I feel like it might be though.
And you know what? Now that you say that, I could see that.
Oh,
that would be one.
Because they have a multiplayer mode, right?
They do, yeah.
Conflict.
Conflict, yeah.
That's what it's gonna fucking
so
be, dude.
I could see that. As far as
hedge your bets now, dude.
As far as recycling through the seasons to help you get what you didn't get, it's kind of up in the air. Like, you could go that route, or you could just throw it in the random loot pool. That would be a way to do it, which it's fine for me because, like Evan, he did the first and second one. I didn't do any of them, except for the last one. That's number one. Number two, as far as the new mode, I probably feel it. I feel that's probably exactly what it's going to be. I don't want it to be that. I would much rather have,
survival.
I'd much rather have survival. I would much rather have maybe some more story. Maybe have last little bit of content story to set up for the next game. At the end of the cutscene, have it say, "Well, oh shit, looks like we're going to Dubai," whatever the case may be.
Chicago.
Right, exactly. Chicago, something like that. Miami.
Ubisoft loves Chicago.
Going to Charleston.
That would be some weird shit. And then
I know that so.
Why it already looks like that now.
Well, it depends on what part of Charleston you're in.
Yeah, true.
And then number 3, I would like to remember what the hell I was going to say for my third one. No, as far as them releasing what the hell they're going to do, I wouldn't have, personally. I would have just, as far as the recycling of the content, yes, I would have put that out. But as far as letting people know new content was going to come out, I don't know, just something about that. No, let them know we're doing that. Let everybody think the game is finished, and then have like this big old thing. Oh, so-and-so's coming, have a review when it's actually finished and ready, because now you're raising all these expectations, especially of younger gamers from us that don't really realize that, all the shit that happens when, companies say they're going gold, or, what to expect, and, all the bugs and shit that come with it, especially basically jinxing yourself when you say that you're going to have this, and now we have all these high expectations, and it comes out looking like Anthem. Rest in peace. So
I don't know. I think that sounds nice when you're like talking about it, but people want to know what the state of the game is going to be here, especially at the end of this season. Like I was scouring the internet for hours trying to figure out what the fuck's happening next, if anything.
mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think it's cool. It lets people know that stuff will be coming, that the game isn't dying after the current season that just ended. So that might keep people in to get ready for what's coming. And
right.
also collecting things that they may have missed along the way.
Right. I just feel like it's going to die or just be done after this season or that new content drops.
As it should be. I think it should be.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, they're not talking about a Division 3 or anything like that. So I think it's just going to be, like, they might keep it as a games as a service for a while, but, like, for the most part, all the hype and all the playability and stuff's going to die off.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Do you think that we have...
Get in again.
Do y'all think that we have too many games as a services out now?
Every game's a fucking game as a service.
It feels like it.
Like every time I go to play something, download's available.
Download's available, or it's a new season, or a new battle pass, or something like that. Yeah.
Which I'm kind of excited about the Outriders thing, because Outriders isn't a games as a service. Like what we get,
not yet.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm saying like as far as right now, they advertise that what we get on release is the game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we might get some DLC and stuff, but like as far as like seasonal updates or whatever, no. We might get some bug fixes or something, but as far as like microtransactions, they're already going to be in the game. There's not going to be new shit to buy. It's like, you know what I mean? Which is nice. That's a nice change of pace because I'm tired of like having to relearn a game that I've been playing forever just because they changed some shit up for a season,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The Division's cool and all, like, but I'll play the new content and I guess I'll redo the seasons, but I'm not too hyped about it anymore. Just because I can see where it's
I
going.
would have been more hyped over Division 3 than new content that I may or may not like.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd like re-release Division 1 as the E3 2014 or whatever 2014 preview.
Right.
Like make it look like that now because you
Right.
can. Like
That's fun.
that can be Division 3. I'll take it.
Awesome. All right. Well, that was story 3 for the day. Before we jump into any more, we're gonna give you some rundown news / what the hell did I rundown report? I think is what I called it last week. I don't remember.
Evan hates it already.
It's rundown report. Come on. No, nothing. Okay.
I don't care how cute you try to say it. I'm not gonna fucking like it.
Like one down we point.
That I might get into.
For everybody that doesn't know, we are Team with Extra Life for the whole month of March. We are trying to hit our goal of $1,000 donated to our local children's hospital. And believe it or not, I'm actually, I don't know if I want to use the word surprise, but we are 3/4 of the way there. I think we're hitting around that $725 mark. So we just want to say thank you to everyone who has donated or anyone and everyone that has shared. Thank you so much for that. Like I said, we will be continuing to the end of March. This is to go to bills, medical supplies, whatever the case may be. So we do want to thank each and every single one of you for that. Again, the Rundown Podcast will be partnering with Not Your Parents GNS later this month to have one big final blowout for that donation for Extra Life, which we are super, super excited about. Probably going to play some Fall Guys. I know they definitely want to play some Rocket League, so we'll definitely all jump into that. So please, if you haven't checked them out, please head over to Not Your Parents GNS over on twitch.tv. Second thing we got for you today is, please, if you're enjoying the news, you're enjoying the Rundown Podcast, please stick around after we finish up these last couple of articles. We're going to take a brief little intermission, get everything set up, and then we are going to hop in over to the Rundown Retrospect with Logic Bomb. He is a longtime friend of Devin Evans. I've had the chance to talk to him a couple of times. He taught me He taught me a couple of audio things here and there with voice meter, banana, and things like that, and potato. And I never understood why the hell they call it that shit.
I thought you were just reading off shit that you saw in your cabinet for a second. Fuck.
No.
Potato,
So
banana.
we do have that coming up after the Rundown podcast as well. So with all that being said, let's jump into this last little bit of stupid yet dumb shit that I know that Jeff and Evan aren't going to give two shits about, but I found it pretty funny, and I felt like it was something for them to talk shit about.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just went numb.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Having a stroke. All right. So, by Gabe Gerwin, I don't even know why I put this on here. But I thought it was pretty funny. The PS5 could let you use a banana as your controller. A patent application shows a versatile system that could let you use a banana or two bananas to become your game controller.
Oh, we can actually get something cool.
The traditional gamepad has re-imaged the go-to method for playing video games because it works. Almost nothing that has tried to dethrone the simple device has even come close. However, a Sony patent application could change things up by letting you use a simple household object as a controller. In Sony's case, it seems that you really want to use a banana. Just don't let anyone eat your controller before a big game. In a filing spotted at GameIndustry.biz, Sony said it would be desirable if a user could use an inexpensive, simple, and non-electronic device as a video game peripheral. Enter the banana, or if you prefer, two bananas, or an orange, or basically anything else that doesn't have any lights on it. Presumably, you'd be able to use just about anything with a patent-pending system, as you'd be moving on the non-luminous object based on the poses you're doing it with. One image also shows an X and triangle button mapped out on different parts of the peel. In addition to the banana or two bananas, Sony mentions objects such as oranges, mugs, or pens. Should the banana actually be a viable option, assuming the technology actually releases, it wouldn't be the first time someone used yellow fruit for video games. More than 4 years ago, Twitch streamer Rudism played the Intelligent 8 Winston in Overwatch with an array of bananas hooked up to a rig. Potassium is such a good electricity conductor, making this surprisingly viable. We've seen people using weird things as video games controllers for years, including Dance Revolution pads for games that are certainly not designed for them. A company supporting it officially is another story, though. Sony is no stranger to experimenting with game controllers. The new DualSense adaptive triggers are very unique, offering different levels of resistance based on what you're doing, and it also uses pressure-sensitive buttons for more control inputs before. We aren't sure it'll work that well, but we really want to play games with a banana.
I don't.
No, because that's gonna give Sony freedom to make like the Sony banana, and then it's a $700 fucking banana. No, thank you.
I just want to know how.
Why though?
Yeah.
If you have a PS5, you probably have the controller that came with it.
Maybe your dog chewed it up, or your child broke it, and you don't have the money to buy another controller.
Yeah, but like, it's so mushy. Like, you can't play
And
like
that shit's
Call of
gonna go
Duty.
bad after a fucking, few days, a week or whatever. Like,
Yeah. Like,
But like you said, it's something that's not sold out that we can go out and buy.
now, and then watch like Sony will partner up with Chiquita or Dole or something, and then now it's like a expensive thing.
So what you're saying is the price of bananas are going to go up.
Yeah, because now they're fucking PlayStation controllers.
yeah.
This year is so weird already, dude. Like, it's just smart. Like, slow down. You don't have to be 22. Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I thought it was all over the internet. There was a bunch of memes about it. I thought it was crazy. But you know what? You thought that was weird. Let's try. Pringles unveils limited edition Halo inspired Moa burger flavor. By Marcus Stewart. Halo Reach fans may remember Moa as an alien species bird native to the planet Reach. The large flightless bird resembles an emu and apparently made good burger meat, evidenced by the Game World's Cuisine restaurant advertising Moa burgers. If you ever wondered how fictional bird turned hamburger taste. Pringles, of all companies, has pulled the curtain back on its limited edition Moa Burger flavored chips. According to Halo's official Twitter account, the chips are being sold exclusively by Walmart because when I think of where to get Moa flavored things, I think Walmart. I mean, they sell everything, so why should this be an exception? What I want to know is how Pringles determine the flavor of an imaginary alien bird. Maybe they taste like Beyond Burger meat, or maybe they just taste like potato-y chicken. What makes this product a little messed up is that according to the Halo Wiki, Moa technically became endangered during the fall of Reach, tough to survive on glassed over planet, so now we're eating fictional near extinct alien bird flavor Pringle chips that presents a tangled ethical conundrum that could stump even the greatest minds.
Yeah, cool. Hey, on an even better story, they brought back Doritos 3D.
That I can get down with.
Yeah. Let's talk about a real story. And it's a spicy Cool Ranch, not just regular Cool Ranch.
Yeah. How does PETA feel about these animals being turned into Pringles?
You know what?
Don't exist.
I don't know anymore. All I know is that I'm gonna try them.
I'd rather fucking cook one of those birds and use that as a fucking controller on the PS5.
In your air fryer that flips your breaker switch every time you use it.
That's if I run both of them at the same time.
I was at Evan's house one day and we were trying to eat burgers, and like he was trying to run both at the same time because he was cooking the burger and the sides. But when he cooked both of them at the same time, the damn breaker would flip.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
oh my
I know.
God, I don't know. All I know is that I just want y'all to know that I'm going to just pop up on the podcast one day and I'm going to have them in my hands and I'm going to be eating them.
There better be some in our fucking mailboxes so we can fucking do them too.
Yeah. Hey, how about
Pringles?
Yeah, how about we try to get sponsored by them just for like one episode, and we'll eat them on camera and review them.
I would do that. I would totally get off this podcast tonight when we're done and email Pringles and ask for a sponsorship.
I mean, they're hurting, obviously.
but then when we do the fucking review, like the reveal, like just roast the fuck out of them.
Yeah. But it's just like, what does this thing taste like? Is it like what is it, those chicken crackers?
Probably tastes like a fucking
kangaroo. I
or
love those damn crackers. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Fuck out of here, dude.
Oh my goodness, I like those. No, I'm gonna do that. So quote me on it. Yeah, chicken and a biscuit. Thank you, Logic Bomb. Them damn things are great. All right. So of course, you know, on the Rundown podcast, I like to do as many heartwarming stories in our episodes as possible. So the last story on our list today, Ghost of Tsushima developers named official tourism ambassadors. Ghost of Tsushima was one of the best games of last year, allowing players to explore the island of Tsushima in an open-world adventure inspired by classic samurai cinema. But it turns out that Sucker Punch's latest project did more than just entertain gamers. Instead, it raised awareness of the real-life location, and now the mayor is honoring 2 members of the development team by naming them tourism ambassadors for Tsushima. Game director Nate Fox, who we interviewed last year on the Game Informer show, and creative director Jason Connell from Sucker Punch will be presented with the award and a letter of appreciation. A statement from the mayor of Tsushima, as reported by VGC, reads, Fox and Connell spread the name of history in Tsushima to the whole world in such a wonderful way, he said. Even a lot of Japanese people do not know the history of the Genko period. When it comes to the world, the name and the location of Tsushima is literally unknown, so I cannot thank them enough for telling our story with such phenomenal graphics and profound stories. In addition, Sony Interactive Entertainment will work together with the island on a new tourism campaign to teach fans of the game more about its real-world counterpart. The Ghost of Tsushima is a great game with a very amazing and wonderful color setting. It's important to remember that it isn't necessarily historically faithful. Sucker Punch did didn't recreate the era so much as to pay homage to its popular depiction in movies, the portrayal paid off. Ghost of Tsushima was a huge sales success for Sony Sucker Punch, selling more than 2.4 million copies in just 3 days. If you aren't actually able to visit Tsushima in real life, you can at least see some of the most impressive sights the game has to offer, like the hot springs and the bear-related mishaps.
Or you can just get Microsoft Flight Simulator on Game Pass. It's free. And you can go wherever you want. I think it's like 1,000 fucking gigs or some shit, but whatever.
Probably.
That's so much.
But that's cool because, like, I'm pretty sure Tsushima doesn't get enough love, or didn't get enough love before that game came out. So
I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you.
Why?
Because it wasn't your game of the year.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not. It never will be. But, like, it's a beautiful game.
Right.
It's a great game. The gameplay's fun. For Sucker Punch to come out with something like that after years of being gone, it was really cool. It's just like, it's just a fucking it's Japanese Assassin's Creed, dude. Like, it's all it is.
With a 10 times better story.
Depending on which Assassin's Creed you're comparing it to, yeah, probably.
The one without pirates.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I meant not the one without pirates. I meant the one after all the pirates.
Unity was good. Syndicate was good. Story-wise,
I didn't even finish Syndicate.
Odyssey's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked Odyssey.
It's a weird ending.
I hated their fucking accents, but that's about it.
It's like, I'm from Greece.
It's like Malacca. Like, bro, shut up.
I am of Greek descent.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, I had a lot of fun with it, but like that game just had too much content. Like, I was on like the 4th expansion, and I'm like, it just hit me. Like, I was sitting there playing it, and I'm like,
there was a new god unlocked like every month. It seemed like that you had to go fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's like you get sent to this other fucking like dimension, like this other world, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like this world that this god made for his wife or some shit. And you have like a fuck ton of objectives. It's basically a new region that you have to clear in order to fucking move on. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to fucking do this. Not even a little bit. So like they explained what I had to do, and I was like, nah. I turned it off, and I haven't played it since.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Happens like that. I mean,
yes.
No, it's really cool that Tsushima's getting some love, and those guys get some recognition for reviving a dead country, but whatever, or island, whatever.
It's a lot of these stories that I've done, or not a lot of them, but at least this is the second story on them I've done, and it's so cool to me that game has brought so much attention and awareness to the fact that they're doing this, or they raised all that money to rebuild that shrine. Like, it just seems like it's a snowball effect with this game in such a positive way, which is super cool to me to see.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. No, that's super cool. Everybody, I love you all. I'm so glad that everybody was here today to enjoy our Pringle / Dead Bird ride. Y'all have anything to add before we jump into our little intermission, before we get Mr. Logic Bomb in here?
Mel, thank you for those biddies. Hey, that's one way to pop in. I love you. Yeah, just thank you everybody for showing up. Don't forget, check out Extra Life. I'm still gonna run it on my stream even after March. But as far as like the partnership and everything we're going through until March, we're linked up with Not Your Parents GNS. They're amazing. Everyone on the team's amazing. We're so happy that you guys could come out and support and make this charity amazing. So thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's all I got.
Evan, you got anything, buddy?
No.
Just looking good over there. All right. Awesome. All right, everybody. Please stay with us. We will be back in just a few minutes, maybe 10. We're gonna have Mr. Logic Bomb on here, and of course, as you know, this is a rundown retrospect where three guys sit around the internet. And we get to know our closest gaming / streaming friends. But this one has a twist. The twist is that two of these guys up here at the top grew up with this guy. They've known him for a super long time. They've seen him in his worst and his best, and y'all are gonna get to probably hear a lot of cool and funny stories and get to know a lot more about him. And I'm gonna sit back and learn and laugh and watch, and it should be a good time.